Jnanakosha, a Sastrapedia of Vedic knowledge, Upanishads, Samaveda based Upanishads.
ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवज्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पतकान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः
Samaveda based Upanishads. Kena Upanishad. Kena Upanishad is an ancient Sanskrit Vedic text classified as a Mukhya primary Upanishad that is embedded inside the last section of Talavakra Brahmana of the Samaveda. It is listed as the number 2 in the Muktika canon of 108 Upanishads of Hinduism. The Kena Upanishad is short but significant collection of 28 main paragraphs plus 6 epilogue paragraphs for a total of 34 paragraphs. It has an unusual structure where the first 13 are verses composed as a metric poem, except verse 9, which is believed to have been corrupted in a more modern era. The poem is followed by 15 prose paragraphs of main text plus 6 prose paragraphs of epilogue. The Kena Upanishad was probably composed sometime around the middle of the first millennium BCE. It is remarkable for its discussion of Brahman, ultimate reality, cosmic soul, with attributes and without attributes, and for being a treatise on purely conceptual knowledge. It asserts that efficient cause of all Vedic gods, symbolically efficient as forces of nature, is Brahman. This has made it a foundational scripture to Vedanta school of Hinduism, both the theistic and monastic sub-schools, after verifying interpretation. The Kena Upanishad is also significant in asserting the idea of spiritual man. Soul is a wonderful being that even gods worship. Atman exists, and knowledge and spirituality are the goals and intense longing of all creatures. Om, may my limbs, speech, vital air, eyes, ears, strength, and all the senses be fully developed. All that is revealed by the Upanishad is Brahman. May I never deny Brahman. May Brahman never disown me. Let there be no repudiation from the Brahman. Let there be no infidelity from my side. May all the dharmas extolled by the Upanishad shine in me. Who am I intent on knowing the self? May they shine in me. Om, peace, peace, peace. Nature of knowledge. First Khanda. The Kena Upanishad opens by questioning the nature of man, the origins, the essence, and the relationship of him with knowledge and sensory perception. It then asserts that knowledge is of two types, empirical and conceptual. Empirical knowledge can be taught, described, and discussed. Conceptual axiomatic knowledge cannot, states Kena Upanishad. Pure abstract concepts are learnt and realized instead, wherein it mentions that the highest reality is Brahman. There the eye goes not, speech goes not, nor the mind. We know not, we understand not, how one would teach it. Other is it indeed than the known, and moreover above the unknown. Thus from the forebearers the doctrine has been transmitted to us. In verse 4, Kena Upanishad asserts that Brahman cannot be worshipped because it has no attributes and is unthinkable, indescribable, eternal, all-present reality. That what man worships is neither Atman Brahman nor the path to Atma Brahman. Rather, Brahman is that which cannot be perceived as empirical reality. It is that which hears the sound in ears, sees the view in eyes, speaks the words of speech, smells the aroma in breath, comprehends the meaning in thought. The Atma Brahman is in man, not that which one worships outside. Certain ideas such as God are felt, not known. The way to God is faith, not knowledge, and Ken, as first section states. Shankara interprets the first khanda entirely as monistic. Wished by whom is the mind directed to fall on its objects? Directed by whom does the foremost vital air move? By whom is wished this speech which the people utter? Who is the radiant being that unites the eye and the ear? Because he is the ear of the ear, the mind of the mind, the speech of speech, the vital air of the vital air, and the eye of the eye, the wise, freeing themselves and renouncing the world, become immortal. The eye does not reach there, nor speech, nor mind, nor do we know. Therefore, we don't know how to impart instruction. Distinct indeed is that from the known, and distinct from the unknown. Thus have we heard from the ancient who expounded it to us. That which is not uttered by speech, that by which the word is expressed, know that alone is be Brahman, and not this which is being worshipped. That which one does not think with the mind, that by which they say the mind is thought, know that alone to be Brahman, and not this non-Brahman which is being worshipped. That which man does not see with the eye, that by which man sees the activities of the eye, know that alone to be Brahman, and not this non-Brahman which is being worshipped. That which man does not hear with the ear, that by which man hears the ear's hearing, know that alone to be Brahman, and not this non-Brahman which is being worshipped. That which man does not smell with the organ of smell, that by which the organ of smell is attracted towards its objects, know that alone to be Brahman, and not this non-Brahman which is being worshipped. Self-awakening is the source of inner strength, is the second khanda. The second khanda of Kano Upanishad starts with the prose paragraph 9 that inserts a theistic theme, asserting that the worshipping of Brahman described in the first khanda is deception, because that is phenomenal form of Brahman, one among gods. Verses 10 to 13 return to the poetic form and the theme of what knowing Brahman is, what knowing Brahman is not. Verses 12 and 13 of Kena describe the state of self-realization, moksha, stating that those who are self-awakened gain inner strength, see the spiritual oneness in every being, and attain immortality. He in whom it, Atma Brahman, awakes, knows it, and finds immortality. That he is itself gives him strength, that he knows it gives immortality. He who found it here below possesses the truth. For him who has not found it here, it is great destruction. In every being, the wise being perceives it, and departing out of this world becomes immortal. If you think I know Brahman rightly, you have known but little of Brahman true nature. What you know of his form and what form you know among the gods too is but little. Therefore Brahman is still to be inquired into by you. I think Brahman is known to me. I think not I know Brahman rightly, nor do I think it is unknown. I know and I do not know also. He among us who knows that knows it, Brahman, not that it is not known, nor that it is known. It is known to him to whom it is unknown. He to whom it is known does not know it. It is unknown to those who know and known to those who know not. When Brahma is known as the inner self of cognition, in every state of consciousness, it is known in reality because one thus attains immortality. Through one's own self is attained strength, and through knowledge is attained immortality. Here is one has realized, then there is accomplishment. Here is one has not realized, then there is utter ruin. Having realized Brahman in all beings and having withdrawn from this world, the wise become immortal.